Brian Mbeumo's fantastic strike capped a brilliant performance by Manchester United, beating Brighton at Old Trafford by 4-2. A thoroughly entertaining game in front of a brilliant crowd at the Theatre of Dreams. Welcome to Matchday Review, where my guests will run through the best of the action from a pulsating Premier League encounter against the Seagulls. Welcome to Quinton Fortune and Fraser Campbell. Quinton, what a game!
Brilliant game, sorry. Before the game, you asked us to predict the scores, and obviously I went for 3-1. I was thinking, oh, you get 3-1, but anyway, we won the game. Great start. Kuna's goal, and then Casemiro scored. I'm trying to remember who scored the third goal. Mbeumo again. So, but not just that, overall performance, intensity on the front foot, put him under pressure, and it was so important to win this game because we spoke about the performance against Liverpool. Now, can you do it again at home? And the boys delivered. So, brilliant.
Yeah, we got 3 goals ahead. Brilliant first half. Going to the break at 2-0, and Mbeumo scores into the second half 3-0, and you think we're cruising. But credit to Brighton, they fought back 3-1, 3-2, and then the character of the team showed a bit of resilience at the end there. We're not going to be deterred. Go and get the fourth, put the game to bed, and cap what was a deserved win.
Yeah, you go 3-0 up. Even we were saying maybe we should rest some players now.
Yeah.
Give tired legs out there. And I think we made a couple of changes, and the intensity dropped off a little bit, and it gave Brighton an opportunity because they're not a bad team. They're a decent team, so they found a way to get a goal, then another goal, and started putting a little bit of pressure on us. But credit to the boys that were out there at the end. They dug deep and they went back to what got them to 3-0 up, and they finished the game off nicely.
Right, let's have a look at the best of the action from the match then. We started really well, really positive start. Ahmad and Mbeumo connecting up well on that right-hand side. Kuna breaking things up, getting involved. An early chance here, and Mbeumo and Ahmad again, their combination is getting better and better. This time Mbeumo's ball to Kuna, shot into the side net. But Quinton, it showed a little bit of the early intent.
No, it showed good ball from Mbeumo there, and again, Kuna running in behind, that's what you want. And on the front foot, we're putting pressure. We know Brighton likes to play from the back, and obviously the manager and the team have done their homework. And this is what you want, constant pressure from United. We wanted to start well, and the boys did, and got the reward later on.
Yeah, I mean, it is a great way to start if you can really start putting the pressure on a team. And we could have had a penalty when Ahmad was fouled just inside the box. There was appeals from Man United players, but we couldn't see a VAR. There was no sort of VAR decision announced inside the stadium. Your thoughts on the incident? We can have a look at it again just to refresh your memory, because I know a lot of people said it was a stonewaller. How wasn't it given? But have a look again and give us your thoughts, Fraser.
I mean, yeah, when I watched it live, it looked like he'd sent the defender the wrong way, and it looked like a penalty to me. He's not made any contact with the ball, and he's taken the man out. I'm not sure if you see that again on slowed down, how you say that's not a penalty. It makes no sense to me.
I mean, you turned around to us, Quinton, said penalty straight away, so should have been. And then this, another potential. And Mbeumo this time.
It's a shirt put. He's pulled his arm back, hasn't he?
Sorry, it's beyond me. It's unbelievable.
So we could have had 2 pens there, couldn't we?
Yeah, it was consistently not given.
Certainly the Ahmad one. I don't understand. Well, we don't understand how that wasn't given, but it wasn't. And we move on. Kuna again at the heart of the action. The brilliant Brazilian. Like we said, our maverick players been excellent today. And it's nice to see him having opportunities, just shooting from outside the box, Quinton. He has got a terrific shot on him, and why not have a go?
I mean, good pass from Casemiro there, and he brings a little bit of skill then. Once he gets that little bit of space, you know what he's got in his locker, and this is a good shot, a good save from the keeper. But this is what you want him to do, get in those positions, because once you're in those positions, he can hurt you.
And I think that's where he operates at his best, in that middle. He's meant to be playing out to the left, but when United were playing well, all the players, it was flowing, everyone was moving around, covering.
He's got licence to move off that side and get involved.
So then he finds himself in a spot where he's familiar with, and he can make things happen, get shots off, get a goal, or create an assist. So it was very fluid first half, and it was great to watch.
It really was. That was a bit of a warning sign for Brighton then, wasn't it? Kuna shooting from outside the box, because that's where his goal came from. A terrific effort, Quinton. Just love the way he caresses it into the bottom corner, and Since the start of last season, no Premier League player has scored more goals from outside the box than Matias Kuna. That's his 7th strike from outside the penalty area.
We joke about it earlier, but this is kind of phrase of finish, because when you look at the first touch from Casemiro to Bruno, I think Bruno to Casemiro and then pass to Cunha, and he just uses the defender.
Yeah.
It's not an easy finish. I mean, people will look at this and look at this touch from I think it's touch from Bruno, and this touch from Casemiro, boom, in between the defender, and now he uses defender.
Lovely, yeah.
The first touch is so good, and then the second touch is just, now I'm going to use defender. And look at the way the ball goes. It starts wide and comes in.
That's
Brilliant
the best
finish.
angle, that one.
Brilliant
Watching
finish.
that get passed into the net, Fraser. Even from outside the area, you don't have to blast it, do you?
But he was practicing it before, and like you see all the top players, you like Thierry Henry. You knew once he got into that certain area, he was going to do something, and it was going to go into that corner. So these guys, the practice, he's a specialist in that edge of the area. So once he gets a touch out of his feet, it's good.
The touch is good.
He didn't have to think about the rest. It just comes naturally, and it was perfect.
And the celebrations are brilliant, aren't they?
Fantastic.
I love seeing Cunha celebrate that. You can see how much it means to him.
I'm trying to read his language they say, and I think he's trying to say that, obviously, he's showing that I'm here, okay, so he's kind of a Ronaldo celebration. They say that, Cunha's here, so brilliant. More of that, please. More
Yes,
of that.
please. I'm glad we've got the multilingual Quinton Fortune in, because he can help us with all that. That's for sure. That goal epitomised his all-round display, didn't it? Because against Liverpool last week, he was all over the pitch and really aggressive, physical, enthusiastic, held the ball up great. Okay, didn't get a goal, but was doing everything but. So great reward for him today to get his first United goal. Hopefully many more will follow.
He's deserved it all season. Like we said before the game, he's hit the post. He's been so close to getting that goal, but not quite managed to do it. But today he was brilliant again, and in this time he managed to get it. So hopefully that's gets the ball rolling, and he can chip in with the odd goal here and there, and just continue his form mainly.
So an assist for Casemiro there. He supplied Cunha with that pass. He got on the score sheet himself, albeit with a mighty deflection. We're going to give the goal to Casemiro. The Premier League Goals Committee will also have a look, of course, as they always do. But the deflection, no doubt, helped him massively, Quinton.
It's the first part I like this, Sally, because Brighton kept doing this, playing out from the back, and I was getting frustrated. I'm thinking, surely we've got to win the second. If we don't win the first ball, win the second ball. We nick the second ball. Casemiro gets on the edge of the box, and you just want him to shoot, have a go. Because if you don't shoot, you don't score. And he has a go, and it's a great finish. I'm going to say it's a great, because he uses the defender's back to kind of, that's what I'm going to put it as.
Yeah, it's intentional.
Yeah, I think that was going to be on target.
Yeah.
Got a bit of colour, and you see it from that angle, it's probably going on target.
Look,
it'd be tough to take that away from Casemiro there.
He's got to fight for that, because it tops off his performance. He was brilliant in there, and he got a goal to top it off.
Yeah, so a goal and an assist for Casemiro in that first half.
Yeah.
We're talking about how well Cunha was playing. His Brazil teammate also had a great first 45 minutes, not only for the assist and the goal, but his all-round control of that midfield area.
Yeah, he's been brilliant this season. I remember we was talking about. Remember 6 months ago when people were saying, he's past it, his legs are gone. Mm-hmm. He's rubbish. He's put all that to bed. He's grafted hard. He was out the team. He's got back in the team. And that's why he gets goals, he gets assists, and he's more experienced than 99% of the change room.
And he's only 5 Champions Leagues.
Yeah, only 5.
Not having anything. I think he's got something.
Quality player.
The boy's got something. I think.
Yeah, he can't be bad, can he?
He's got a chance.
The other thing we wanted then, after seeing those 2 fantastic goals, was a goal for Šeško, because again he was working really hard up there. Quinton, he did have a chance to score. He's already got 2 goals for United, and we think many more will come, because he's got such fantastic talent. This unfortunately just smashes a bit wide.
Fraser mentioned the touch, but I love the build-up from Bruno and Mbeumo there, the final pass. He's just this around the corner, Bruno's touch. Love this. All one-touch play. And did you mention there, Fraser, it's just his touch.
Yeah, if he takes it further straight forward, he's got the whole goal shoot, but he takes it to his left,
slightly
it's harder
wide,
to get his foot around it. But like Quinny said, it's good to see him passing through the lines, because last season I think we got a bit stuck just passing it round the back, trying to get into midfield, couldn't get it in there. But there you see it into the midfield, round the corner, into the wide player, into the striker, getting a shot off, getting a chance.
2-0 at half-time then, and deserving of that lead with the Reds?
Oh yeah, we've been playing well on the front foot, which we wanted. We wanted to start well, and you couldn't ask for a better score. You had 2-0, boom, nice and easy.
If anything, we say, could we have got another one before half time?
And then you just, we spoke about half time saying that make sure we come out the second half, start well, and we did that as well. And you're thinking, brilliant. And then obviously after 3-0, we go, nah, let's make it a bit complicated. But no, the first half performance, very good.
Well, we did come out for the second half and start very brightly, actually, and were the first to create opportunities. Bruno Fernandes, it was his 300th Manchester United appearance against Brighton, and he would have loved to have got on the score sheet. Again, good play by Manchester United. Ahmad on that right had a terrific game again. Bodies in the box, made the chance, and in the end, it's unlucky that we don't get a third, Fraser.
Yeah, well, we was talking about this game when he was playing, this chance when he was playing. They want to pass it to each other all the time. I was just wanting for someone to put the laces through it.
Yeah, it's a great save by Verbruggen.
Yeah, this is a great. It nearly broke his arm, I think. But yeah, they're all in it for each other. They're all wanting.
Yeah.
They're not bothered if they score or they get the assist. They're looking for each other, finding the player in the better spot, and it was, a great bit of play there.
Yeah, proper team performance, isn't it, Quinton? When you see them linking up like that.
And that's what you want, Sully. When you know everyone is fighting for each other, as a manager's job, that's the best thing, because that's what you want to create. Then you know your team is going to sacrifice. If you are out of position, I'll cover for you. That's what you want. When you've got a team and it's got good team spirit, that's half the battle.
Yeah. Well, it was a really good start to that second half. We were saying if we can get the next goal, surely that would put the game to bed. And Šeško, as we said, desperate to get on the score sheet himself. And we said the third goal, we'll see the third goal shortly, but that must have been Ruben's message at half time, because the way we did start that second half, creating multiple opportunities, that was a fierce shot. You said Fraser maybe could have taken it out of his feet more, but to generate that much power was really interesting.
If you look at it again, when he shoots, it's right underneath his feet, so he can't get a proper swing on it, but he still manages to
generate a hell of a lot of power for that. Yeah.
Because normally you get it out your feet a little bit, and then you can pick a corner, but he's here, so you. But he just, it was a great strike.
Stabbing through the ball, trying to get that.
Because he's a big lad, isn't he? Mm-hmm. That leg's got a lot of momentum behind it, and he can strike the ball really well. But I'd have liked to see him take because he had a bit more time, I think, than he thought. Take it a bit extra care with it and pick a side.
We still need to be very careful at the other end, and Sander Lamens, who has had a fantastic start to his United career, was really desperate to protect his clean sheet at this stage. You've got to be switched on, haven't you, as a Man United keeper when you dominate a game, Quinton? This was a fantastic. How many times have you seen crosses like that evade everybody and end up in the back of the net? He switched on to it and managed to make the save.
This is, you know what, even better? They didn't get a corner from it as well. I'm thinking
they gave a goal kick.
Yeah, you're right. In the world. He saves it, and then they don't give a corner because he's playing it cool. And sometimes you give the body language, it's a corner. He just played it cool. It's like, boom.
Yeah.
He just got on with it. Brilliant. What a fantastic save.
It was a really, really, really good save, an important one as well, because then we went and got the third goal, and I was guilty as either of you two, thinking that's it, job done at 3-0. Of course, that wasn't the end of this story, but the third goal when it came, Brian and Burma with it. Again, this play is fantastic. Quick passing, isn't it? And you called it a Solskjaer-type finish, that, Fraser.
Yeah. He used to always say when he was doing his coaching badges, take the group of young lads finishing. When you're dragging it across the box, the defender's coming with you, and when they stick the leg out to block it, back across the goal, through the legs, the keeper can't see it, and it's a perfect finish. And that's what he's done there. He's controlled it, he's fronted the defender up, and then straight through his legs. Keeper can't see it till late. He can't react.
It's the worst for the keepers.
Yeah, I think they were moaning a bit about a potential foul in the build-up, Brighton, but we played on, and just through the legs of Dunk there. It's hard for a keeper to set himself, isn't it, Quinton?
It's the worst. It's the worst. The keepers is
there's a potential foul.
This is what they're going to talk about. No, for me it's the soft one.
Considering the context of the game when Anthony Taylor was letting a hell of a lot go, wasn't he? So, in the context of some referees might have given it, but I think he let a lot go. So that was just the same as many other incidents in the game?
Well, we can go through. There's a lot of fouls on our players, and then the ref didn't give. So it's a tough one for Brighton, but you got to carry on. You got to play till the referee whistles. But good pass from Sesko to Mbomo, and great finish.
Yeah, loved that finish. Brighton did pull a goal back. Let's look at the incident before the free kick, before we see our old mate Danny Welbeck score a spectacular effort. So this was Dorgu fouling Minte, and the referee gave the free kick and a yellow card. Fraser, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's obviously it's a foul, and I think a red card would have been harsh.
VAR did have a look and they kept with the on-field decision.
But yeah, the keeper's more or less picked it up before as he's going down, because he's knocked it that far ahead of him. So I think it would have been extremely harsh to send him off, because he's not getting that.
He's not getting that, exactly.
That was what the explanation was given to Fabian Hertzler, I believe, is that he's not in control of the ball, he's not going to have a goal-scoring chance, therefore it's just a yellow card and not a red. But the free kick, Quinton, from Danny was superb.
I don't know where this comes from. I don't know where. I didn't know. I know Danny's a fantastic player. I didn't know he had this in his locker.
No.
He's getting a message tonight from me asking him,
where did that come from?
It's come from alongside that.
I'm going to call him Welbeckzinho. This is Welbeck from Brazil.
Yeah, that was
wow.
I mean, you said Fraser at the time. Is it quite central? I mean, it's not right in the corner. Is it the power? And it's just right under that crossbar as well.
I think it's a mixture of the power and the Brighton players stood at the end of United's wall. I don't think the keeper can see it.
No.
Until it's too late, and he's hit it that hard. I think it's hard to.
Yeah, you can't really apportion any blame to
no,
it's just
my new friend.
Yeah, no, we can't do that. But it's just a brilliant strike.
I'm sure the keeper, when he looks back at it,
and
he's level. He knows he can do better. Because we've seen the standard now. I was surprised that Welbeck scored again. I mean, a fantastic free kick, but he knows now he could, if he's in a better position, he should knock it. If it's really top corner, you put your hands up, but he's like, I still think he could. Yeah. But he's a brilliant goalkeeper.
So he started to become a bit busier then, didn't he, Senna Lamans, as Brighton smelt like they could maybe get back into this game and started to really have more of the ball and create a few chances. A long-range stop here, but did what he had to do, Quinny.
But that's what you expect from him. Obviously, you want someone to put more pressure on the ball. But at some point during the game, you expect Brighton, a very good team, they're going to have some joy, some period during the game where they're going to have be on top. And we just need to weather that storm. But obviously, through that period, they got their goals. And it started to look a bit nervy. Think, oh, here we go. But again, credit to the boys. We kept going, make sure we defend this lead. And at the end, we managed to get the fourth goal.
Into added time, in 7 minutes of added time were... when that ball was held up, we were thinking, where did the 7 minutes come from? But there were still a couple more goals to come in that added time period. Let's look at Brighton's second goal to reduce the arrears to just one for the Seagulls. James Milner, who actually had a good presence when he came on, despite his veteran age. But nice corner, and the goal from Koustalas, the Greek youngster. Josh Dirks, might have done better there.
I think they will be disappointed with the defending there. You've got two men in the near post space. There shouldn't be anyone getting in between them to get a header on goal. So they'll be disappointed.
For me, I always say this, Sully, when the teams I've coached, the players at the first post, they've got to be, as Fraser will know, you've got to be side on. So if I'm facing just the corner, I can only see what's happening with the corner. I don't know who's coming from behind me. But so if I'm in a side position, I can see Fraser's coming.
Back to goal.
Exactly.
Side on and looking both ways.
I can see the corner. I can see Fraser. So if Fraser's trying to run in front of me, I can block him. Yeah. But if I'm faced that way,
because it had a lot of space in between the two players.
Yeah, because Zirk's is a big guy. He's going to have to take a really big guy to. If he puts his arm out,
he's got no chance.
Yeah, not getting in front of him. Or they're going to have to take a wide berth, and by that chance, they might miss the header. So it's a striker's bit of defending.
But we were thinking then, 3-2, do not, throw this lead away. A 3-0 lead here at Old Trafford when we're playing well. We cannot fail to get 3 points from this game. And thankfully, we sealed it in spectacular fashion when Brian Mbomo Ned his second, United's fourth. A pass from Aidan Heaven, lovely dummy by Bruno, and he just smashes it into the net, Quinny.
First of all,
wonderful left foot, a bit like yours back in the day.
I wish I had that left foot. Oh my goodness. But first of all, what I like about Aidan Evans, he could have just kicked that anyway. It's a forward pass. And Manchester United always taught you about playing forward. Then Bruno comes up with the magic.
Yeah, it's an assist without actually being credited with an assist for Bruno. It's a lovely dummy.
This is
Defender
vision.
thinks he's taken that.
This is vision.
Awareness.
The awareness. That's Cozy level. That's like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. Am I dropping bars here? Am I dropping bars?
Nice.
His awareness is like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. I love it about Bruno. And then the finish. Just hit the target.
It just shows, though, Bruno's level of football intelligence, his game awareness.
Yeah.
He just knows the game so well.
Yeah. And Mbeumo's on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
You know, if you could easily just stand up front and think, oh, he's done with it, and I'm late.
Yeah.
But he's
understands
anticipating it as well. He's thinking, right, there's a chance here, and he's in, and he gets his second great finish.
It was man of the match display from Mbeumo today, Winnie.
I know Ahmad played not the full 90 minutes. I had Ahmad down, but
He was brilliant as well, Ahmad.
Because Ahmad had to do a job there for the team, almost like a right back at times. And for a player of attacking mind as Ahmad to do the sacrifices he did, I thought against Liverpool he made a fantastic tackle when he got a yellow card, which was a brilliant tackle. And it sent a message to Liverpool as well. So I was disappointed Ahmad didn't play 90 minutes, but when you score 2 goals and the effort he's made, Mbeumo's going to be the man of the match for me.
It's tough to take it away from Brian after that double. Let's get the thoughts of our commentators, Liam and Ben.
Ben, that is an absolutely fantastic win for Manchester United. It's a really good performance for Manchester United, but the real overarcher, I think, has been the confidence shown by this side and the character shown by this side again.
Yeah. Character on all different ways and displayed in different ways as well. Last week they showed character by coming back to win a game at Anfield when it looked as though it could have gone the other way. Today they showed character when so many decisions went against them in the first half, and big decisions as well, against officials that are very, very experienced at Premier League level now. But they went in 2-0 up. And then to come back when things were getting a little bit dicey at the end of the second half, we're in commentary and we're comfortable at 3-0, then Danny Welbeck scores a goal. In some ways, it's a perfect day for Man United fans because they see one of their own coming back, scoring a really good free kick, but we still go away with the 3 points. But the 4th goal was sensational.
And it comes down to those big game players having that character about them. The likes of Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro in the first half, and then in the second half, Brian Mbeumo, who was the constant outlet for United.
Amongst many really good performances today, Brian Mbeumo was the pick of them. And to finish off a game the way he did and to give United the guaranteed 3 points was just brilliant. But there were so many really, really good performances against a team that have come here over the years and caused us real problems. But today, apart from those sort of 5 or 10 minutes when we give the goals away, we made them look very ordinary. And this is a United team that is on a roll. It was important we backed up what we did at Anfield last week, and they've done that with a great aplomb.
Yeah, let's hope that this sort of kicks onto an even better run for Manchester United now, and you feel that the confidence that it gives you should do exactly that.
Yeah, without any question, there's no reason why a team performing like they're doing cannot go. I mean, Forest are probably going to be a little bit of a different proposition next week than they would have been a week ago under Sean Dyche. Obviously they've got a victory, so it's not going to be easy, but this manager and these coaches will not let these players be complacent. They know it's going to be a tough game at Forest, and then we've got another one away from home at Spurs. But playing like that, United shouldn't fear anybody.
Enjoy your week, Reds. It should be another good one.
Certainly should. 3 wins in a row in the Premier League now, and the table's starting to look all the more interesting. But we've got to talk a little bit about Bruno on his 300th Man United appearance. Might not have got a goal or an assist, but again, he was such an inspirational figure in the middle of the pitch for us. Fraser, how impressed were you with his performance today?
I'm always impressed. I think, like I said before about the players floating around, moving, it created a lot of space for him to sometimes be higher up the pitch and get involved in moments like this. He had a few shots today, a few great assists, for the final goal. He was everywhere. He was doing everything that you want a Man United player to do, and the captain leading by example.
He's still created plenty of chances, hasn't he, today?
This is brilliant. Look at this pace.
Yes, really good.
And he's looking now for Xerxes to run into that near post so he can whip it around and he stays on the edge of the box. But brilliant, Bruno. Absolutely
this
amazing.
was really unlucky for him. He hit that with some power.
Yeah.
Bruggen does really well on the near post, but the energy is unbelievable, isn't it? That's right into added time when he's making that long burst-in run.
Credit to him.
We mentioned pre-match about his availability, his resilience, his athleticism, his physical powers. It's unbelievable.
It's credit to him and whoever's just the teams around him who's kept him fit. Obviously, he's got a good diet. He looks after himself and it's good mindset, because you have to have all these things in the right place to be able to play with so long with no injuries. And I remember the first day Bruno came into Carrington, and I was sitting in the canteen and I saw him coming in. Obviously, his first day, introduced himself, and he went around, he shook everyone's hand, and I said to myself, boom, he'll do it for me.
Yeah.
That just showed his leadership in a different way. I mean, there's players that can be very vocal. He just went around. Even the academy players, he shook their hands, and I was like,
yeah,
brilliant. That's what I like.
I said to you, didn't I, earlier? We seen him at the training ground, and he was like, "Oh, congrats on your 300th appearance tonight." And he was like, "Well, I'm not sure if I'm playing yet. Can't presume anything." But yeah,
brilliant.
Shows the character.
Brilliant. Yeah. He knew he was playing.
He knew he was playing.
Right, let's get some reaction from the dressing room.
Ruben, I've come up with 3 C's for that game: confidence, clinical, and character. Really good showing from your side.
Yeah, that was really important during all the game, and we were also brave the way we pressed, especially in the first half, to win a lot of balls, and we knew when to drop to defend a little bit lower, so that we could see very good signs on the understanding of the game. I really like the way the 3 guys in front, not just the way they attack, but the way they defend and fought for the team. That was really incredible. I really enjoyed the third goal in the moment after. The sound of the stadium was incredible. But we know that we need to suffer, and we suffered after the 3-1. But we finished well with the goal of Brian. Was a good day.
And this side are incredible when the backs are against the wall a little bit, and all of a sudden you see them come together. So it goes to 3-2, and maybe there's some nerves around, but they didn't feel them today. That they just played with a bit of freedom.
We respond each week. We can respond a little bit better to bad moments, and that is really important. And then we know how to suffer. If we suffer together, it's so much easier to win games, and that in the end, when you have the right spirit, even the luck is on your favor. So we are changing a little bit the way we respond to bad moments, and that is really important.
Well, I don't know where to start, Brian. Do we start with the team performance or your 2 goals?
Team performance, obviously first. We are very pleased with the win today. Everyone want to make the effort. Everyone fight for each others, and at the end, it's a good result.
Watching from that outside in, it feels like things are starting to click. Those relationships are starting to come to fruition. Is that what it feels like on the field?
Yeah, of course. We are able to find us a bit better. We put a lot of work in trainings to try to grow up the link-ups between each others, and we try to replicate it on the pitch, and yeah.
Your 2 goals today, talk us through them. Which was your favourite?
I think both of them. A goal is a goal, I would say. But no, I'm very happy with this. I think it's a great teamwork as well. Benji gave me a top ball, and Aiden for Bruno, who just let it go for me. And at the end, I'm really happy.
Great stuff. Well, that's just about it. Just want to say thank you to Fraser. Hope you enjoyed your day.
Yeah.
Great to see the Reds win at Old Trafford, isn't it?
4 goals scored, buzzing.
And Quinton, that's 2 out of 2 for you, working with us since you've come back. So are you available for Forest away?
We got to win the league. That's what I'm here until we win the league.
You've heard it from Quinny himself there. Thanks for coming in, mate. Brilliant. Thanks to you both. And thanks wherever you've been watching. We'll see you next week for the game at Forest.